Yeah, I checked the auto-tune works. The auto-tune works. Yo, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good with everyone? Anyone in the building? No one is here right now. No one is here right now. It's Saturday night. They're probably going wild. They're trying to get high. Yeah, hey, hey. Where is everyone? Hella announcements. Where the fuck are they at? Trying to talk about my album.
Oh my god, Layno, you on X Games mode.
Guess they don't care now. I guess they don't care, no. Yeah. Yo, what's good, Snake? What's good, man? Yo, can you hear the auto-tune? Yeah, I got auto-tune. What's good, Snake? Hola, hola, mijo. Mal cogido. I figured out auto-tune, bro. Yeah. Hey, yeah. It's fire. What's good, man? What's good, what's good? Today we're gonna talk about the album. Today we're gonna talk about the album. Today we're gonna talk about the album. Yeah. Let me kill this beat real quick. Let me kill this beat. What is up, man? Welcome to the Layno Lair live stream episode 3. What's good, guys? What's good, Snake? First one in the building. This is LaynoProd. You're tuning into the Layno Lair live stream, YouTube, every Saturday, 8 p.m. Today we got a crazy announcement, man. We got a crazy announcement. Dropping an album in 3 weeks. It's called Van Gogh in the Matrix. As you can see, I got the berets. You know, I'm starting a wave. Don't even play with my boy Lay. No, I'm not even hiring now. But yo, what is good, Snake? What's good, bro? Thanks for tuning in. Let's see if more people pull up. But mainly gonna talk about the album. My first question is, did you pre-save it, my guy? Are you following me on Spotify? I got 10 tracks on this. It's my first album. I've been putting out EPs, like mainly EPs, the past. Whoever know how long, how many years. I can't even talk right now. I've been putting out hella EPs, no more than 6 tracks, really. This one's 10 this time, man. I dropped the EP back in November. Thank you, God. That one was fire. That was for Thanksgiving. That was like 4 tracks, super short, but I'm really proud of that one, how it came out. But over the past several months, been accumulating songs, have a pretty cool theme going on. Appreciate you for pre-saving it, bro. That's super dope, man. I have a lot of dope plans in terms of the rollout and the visuals of this, as well as getting people involved and engaged. I think this one right here, like the live streams, is one way I could just connect more with people, connect more with the fans, connect more with people that actually like my music as an artist, as a producer, as an engineer. And I think that people are gonna go crazy because I haven't done that much work, to be honest, in terms of the rollout for previous projects. You know, I've done music videos, photo shoots, but because this is my biggest project yet, it's my first actual album, 10 songs, over 30 minutes long. Spotify considers it an album if it's 7 tracks or 30 minutes long. And I'm gonna, you know, have visuals for it. I'm gonna do giveaways. I'm gonna do photos, videos. I'm gonna have like events like this, maybe a listening party on one of the Layno Lair streams where I could get people involved. It's gonna be super dope, man. But if you have any ideas, Snake, of like how you could help out or be a part of it, or what would be cool if the album is something you're looking forward to, which drops on March 18th. Definitely let me know now or send me a message, either on IG, Twitter. I'm back on IG, guys. I don't know. I thought I was going to delete the app, but people have been putting me on how much reach it could have, especially rolling out this project. Never deleted my account, always kept it for networking. And that's another part of the project. I'm trying to make moves on the media end, getting certain influencers, podcasters, playlisters, like media people to really know who LaynoProd is, because you go back to my YouTube, I've been having since 2011, on and off, a little bit more traction in college around 2017. Well, I first put out stuff in high school around 2014, and in 2017, in college, I started, learning how to market, do visuals, all that. But it wasn't until 2019 when I put out my 2 EPs from college, Pray for the Rich and Serve the Poor. Like, those 2 projects really was a really nice body of work with a concept, with a rollout and everything. And then 2020, the pandemic, 2021, singles every year, and the EP with visuals, everything. And 2022, now I got this album with 10 tracks, man. It's pretty crazy. Just doing all that is just like, I'm constantly trying to evolve, trying to make it bigger. I can't continue to make music and not promote it bigger. You know what I mean? What's good, Millsy? We got Millsy in the chat. Good seeing you, bro. What's good, bro? Air horn for that. Shout out to Millsy. Millsy got he got 2 on this album, man, and shout out to Millsy. If there's other producers listening to this, either now or later when you guys watch it, if you don't catch it live, what Millsy has done, in terms of reaching out to me for melody, for him to send me loops and melodies to use, is the best way I was able to build with him. Him along with a couple other producers, I would say Unwanted Chip was first, then it was Millsy, then it was Zishan, and after that it was David S. Park. So these guys kept sending me loops. I told them their loops were fire to send me more, and they made it super easy. No questions asked. Always sent me fire and didn't make it difficult. Off bat, I let them know I really like their sounds. And if you guys know a producer like me, an artist like me, there's no guaranteed placements. That's obvious. But when you work with LaynoProd, he's gonna move the music. He's gonna give it a purpose. He's either gonna really try to play it for artists he works with in the studio. He's either gonna try to put it on BeatStars and get it sold to people online, or he's gonna use it himself and put it on a project. And that's if I was a producer, that's the kind of artist I want to work with. People that are gonna do something with the music. I think the reason why a lot of producers couldn't really work with me, or I couldn't work with them, is because either one, they didn't have the sound I was looking for. Not saying they're not talented, because there's a lot of producers way, way, way more talented than me, and I'm definitely humbled by it and inspired by it. But sometimes it's not the sound I'm looking for. But Millsy's one of those guys that happen to have the sounds. And like I said, it was super organic, no questions asked, made it super easy. Millsy actually, you could tell Millsy too, he reached out on a call. That's how we even chopped it up. He was asking me questions about studying music in school and whatnot, and my thoughts on music in college. And that's just all part of, and that's key of building the relationship, man. So again, shout out to Millsy for networking in the best way possible. Much love and continued success for that guy. What did Snake say? You could promote it on Insta. Yeah, man. I think what I'm trying to do is because I could message everyone and be like, yo, can you share this? Yo, can you share this? But part of me is man, if the music's gonna speak for itself, and I can't please everyone. So I know I don't expect everyone to share it, but the ones that do share it. Oh, my bad. Is there auto-tune this whole time, guys? I am tripping right now. Was there auto-tune this whole time? Holy shit. I'm not even high. Hold up. Was there auto-tune this whole fucking time? Yeah, there was. Okay, I'm gonna take out the auto-tune. My bad. Okay. now there should be no auto tune. Yo, that's funny. I just like realized, just started talking and shit. Yeah, great working with you too, Millsy. Yeah, this whole time I was sounding like, let's get it, and I was sounding like fucking
Straight up.
and fucking.
These old loyal.
Man, bruh, I gotta sound more like
Okay.
more natural. The highest praise with trap, bro. I gotta like run this shit back and watch. I'll be like, holy shit, like Millsy, you gotta clip that or some shit. Like, man, forgot to he forgot to turn off the auto tune. I'm not like, the way I have OBS set up, I don't even have like, I can't hear it back. So I have like my burner phone. Don't tell anyone I have a burner phone. Don't ask why. But like, I have that on mute right now, but like I couldn't hear how I actually sound after the processing. So yeah, that shit hilarious. But back to what I was saying, right? Let me crack open this yerba mate again. Shout out to the first company to ever fucking sponsor me, man. Like, I'm really working on the sponsorship. Like, yerba mate, Guayaki is the brand. Organic caffeine. Guys, they didn't pay me to do this, but I'm always showing love because they sent me hella like dope coupons for some free yerba mate stickers, and I'm trying to get them to send full-on cans for the studio. Shout out to the studio, internet, good gas. Like, we all drink yerba mate and we all love Guayaki. And like, guys, this is like, I'm not even on some like advertisement bullshit. Like, this is organic caffeine. I love coffee, but coffee, the crash hurts. This is smooth. It keeps you like up. Like, it's not even, it doesn't burn like a energy drink. Layno finna eat tonight. Nah, they ain't paying me like that, but you know, I'm always showing love because they be sending me free like, that's all I ask for, man. Like, I support them anyways. They're a dope brand. And Guayaki, they actually engage with me like a lot. I reached out to a lot of companies with brands I fuck with. I know I don't have a huge following, and it's dope because they repost. Shout out Paolo, my photographer at potato.paolo. He took a photo of me during my Thank You God promo run, sipping the yerba mate, and it's in the music video too for the Thank You God EP, for the Lord First Part 2 song. And I'm sipping it, and like, I shared that picture, I tagged them, and they reposted that on their Instagram feed. And not only that, it was the first photo out of like a slide of like 10 photos. So I'm literally on their front page. Like, just go on Instagram. That shit is like, it's dope, man. Like, you know, like, yeah, most of these brands, maybe they'll have like athletes or certain influencers, but like, I'm a fucking like artist and producer doing this shit. Like, and this is the very, very beginning, early stages of my career. So I'm really happy. Like, any small baby step leveling up, like, you already know, like, I'm definitely excited for that. But who else? There's 4 people in the chat I see. Who else is not talking? I see Millsy, Snake. Who's the other 2 fools? Like, say what's up, man. What's good, y'all? But what's good with you, Millsy? What's good with you, Snake? What you guys been up to, man? Today I'm just like chopping it up about the album. If more people have questions about it, like, if you have questions on Millsy, if you have questions on the album, because you're on it, but I don't know if you know like what I'm trying to do with it in terms of rollout and whatnot. So guys, let me know. And for the other viewers in the chat, say what's up, man. What's good? What's good? They're just here to hear the auto tune, probably. What the fuck? 100 sample kit? Okay, Snake. What is the theme of this 100 sample kit? And when are you releasing it? And will I get a copy? Nah, I'm playing, but like, I mean, your melodies are fire, bro. Like, I remember when we were doing the beat critiques. Guitar sample, bro, you can't go wrong with guitar samples, man. Like, I tell producers this all the time. Like, guitar, piano samples, like, I see the artists in the studio like hear it, like they love that shit. I love that shit as an artist, man. Like, guitar samples, piano samples, like, something about those instruments never get old. It's like they can always be used in any year, any given year. But hey, man, like, yeah, keep pushing those kits, man. Like, it's crazy because last year and the past 2 years, you know, when I was with Producer Grind, I was super focused on making kits, and now it's more like, that was cool, and it's a definitely dope income stream. So I encourage all producers to learn how to make their own kits, make their own sounds, for not only income but for networking and building their brand, because it's all about building your brand, guys. But definitely, like, this year I'm focused more as an artist, And I'm still cooking up beats, you know, like very frequently and trying to work with other people, but I'm mainly trying to put out my songs. Q Beats, Travis Scott, man. All right, that's the kind of shit I always like, bro. No cap. Like, Travis Scott's one of my favorite artists. Birds in the Trap is like my favorite album of all time. I mean, you see the fucking Raised Corrupted Mind picture with Travis and Kid Cudi. You know, I love Travis Scott. Like, Q Beats, Travis Scott, Birds in the Trap, like those kind of samples. Frank Dukes, like, man, shout out to all them guys, man. They make the most fire melodies. Less than a month, because I'm going to have 100 samples with one shots, hi-hat midis, and analog lab. Damn, you're going to have analog lab presets? That's fire, bro. Hey, let me know when that kit is out, and, you know, I'll try to support. That's just fucking, that sounds fire, bro. But, you know, if it's too crazy of a price, I might not cop it. I have so many sounds, and, like, you know, I'm trying to save my money for other stuff. I'm trying to put it out into marketing and roll out and all that shit, and even like a better mic, guys. Like, I've been like, this album, right? I use this mic a lot. It's an Audio Technica. I'm not sponsored by Audio Technica, by the way, but it's Audio Technica. Maybe they should though. It's an Audio Technica 2035. I've had this mic for a good, I would say, like, since 2020 or 2019, like 2-3 years. Had this mic, and it's a good all-around mic. I use it for songs, I use it for live streaming, for podcasts. But on the album, I've recorded stuff on the AKG 214, which I love, the AKG 414, which I used that a lot in college. Shout out to the homie Z McD. He let me borrow that shit and rent it. Like, that was fire. The AKG shit is very fire. Our studio, we have the classic, you know, Neumann U87. That's the industry mic, man. Like, and they all sound dope. And, like, you know, I've recorded some at my room, some in the studio, some I was in Vegas with fucking Meek and the homie Ant. Like, we recorded shit in the hotel, like on some Lil Wayne shit. Like, this album, like, I gotta definitely do more storytelling in how the songs came about, because, and all I have documenting it is maybe some video snippets and some, like, Layno film photos. I took a lot of Layno film photos for each track. But yeah, man, it's gonna be super dope. Like, recorded shit at hotels, different studios. Like, it's some album shit, guys. I'm a fucking artist with this shit. And guys, the reason why I'm moving like this, I gotta give shout out and credits to Billy Rax. It's definitely a blessing and privilege to work with him. If you guys don't know who he is, Billy, RACXX, Billy Rax, like, one of the dopest artists I've ever got to meet and work with. I got my first placement with him, a song called Sweep the Floor by Billy Rax. He's big as an independent artist. He's doing some crazy moves in the Web3 NFT space. He just dropped NFT project called Creatures. Guys, it's some next level shit, man. Like, being around him, it's like, damn, that's how you got to move as an artist. And from everything, how you look, how you sound, how you make plays in the industry. But yeah, man, what's good? Okay, Snake says, okay, it's free, but okay. Hey, if it's free, Snake, send me that shit. Yo, what's good, G Nutty? What? Let's link when you come back. Okay, hey, G Nutty, you're gonna finally pull up in Vegas, bro. Don't cap this time, bro. Where's I'm trying to find my stream deck, cause so G Nutty, the amount of times we tried meeting up with him in Vegas, and he's like, yeah, let's link.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God,
G Nutty, stop fucking lying. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Nah, hey, let's actually link though, G Nutty, man. Like, shit, man. G Nutty's on the album too, guys. Layno's a mic nerd. Yeah, G Nutty's on the album. He's on a fire song, guys. Like, he really killed this beat. With loop from John shout out to the homie John and Russell Groovy. Snake a super fan. All right, Millsy, just found out I'm gonna be in New York the whole summer for an internship. Looking forward to finally networking in a big city. Wait, Millsy, I thought you weren't ever in NYC, or you were probably in a different town or part of New York, right? Oh, you're in Rochester, right? Like, same place Dylan was, I think. Yeah, man, network. Like, try to hit up studios. Like, get in the studio, guys. Like, there's a the people you want to be around are people in the studio, people in at shows. Like, you want to be around people that are moving, man. Especially when you're doing in real life stuff outside of the internet stuff. Like really like get a conversation going with people, introduce them, tell them what you do, and try to get contacts. Because even if you do network somewhere and you don't make a value exchange right off bat, at least you got their contact or you left a good impression with them. First impressions really matter when you guys network, and then you just build from there. You follow up. Persistence is key. Millsy, Millsy's gonna go up. All y'all, man, G Nutty, Millsy, Snake, like, because you guys are young, and I say that like I'm old. Nah, I'm young too. But while you're young and you have the energy and shit, like, just keep on killing it. Make moves, level up your sound, invest in yourself, build relationships, and lastly, keep putting your brand out in the internet. Like, when I hear G Nutty, I think of this. I think of head ass. No, I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you, bro. I'm fucking with you.
Gotcha, bitch.
When I think of Millsy, it's something like he uses like the worst project DAW ever, Logic. That's why his drums don't hit. When I think of Snake, I'm like, bro, this guy can't think of a fucking like damn. This guy can't think of a straight name. Like, he's always fucking around with the names and shit. Like, like Snake be like out of pocket sometimes, bro. Like,
Shut the fuck up.
oh man, what's good? Okay, bro. Meek was gonna. Okay, what does it say? Meek was gonna make me pay, bro. Hey, G Nutty. Hey, if you broke as fuck, you gotta go work, bro. You gotta get your money somehow. Like, shit, if you can't get a job, sell some shit you got. Like, guys, there's so many, like, if you're really hungry, you'll make the money, man. Like, you have the internet, G Nutty, you could be selling your drums. What the fuck? Like, you could be selling your kits. Like, there shouldn't be no excuses, man. Now, if you can't afford it at the moment because of other circumstances, I get it. But it's all about priorities, man. Like, guys, I would pay for a fucking plane ticket. Like, very risky decision to fly to meet someone at a studio. Like, I've done that shit. Like, guys, like, you gotta invest in yourself, man. Like, not everything's gonna come free. I wish it did, but if your name is not big, because name does matter, you could be the most talented person, but it's like, not everyone's gonna give that light a day. But in money talks, it's like value exchange. There's always value exchange. It doesn't have to be money, but money's not a bad value exchange, if you know what I mean. Millsy, Upstate, Snake, $0 at all. Same as, okay. JB and TV weren't gonna make me pay when I said I might pull up in the. Hey, G Nutty, it's just, the way they gotta run their studio. It's a different cost. So, hey, man, I don't need to stay cook it with my. You should think of head ad. Well, let's see. I'm gonna see what else the chat's saying. Sell some beats, Nutty. What the fuck, man? Y'all hella out of pocket, bro. What the fuck? Like, saying some sus shit right now. But my net worth 600. Hey, man, G Nutty, you got nothing but time. Time's your biggest asset. Like, use your time to make more money, man. And honestly, if you can't, like, I couldn't afford a lot of I mean, still till this day, I can't afford certain things. You just got to invest in yourself. Like, if you can't attend an event or afford a certain product, like, you just got to invest in your skills so that people will pay you to do that, or you can trade that. Like, okay, I do this for you, you can do this for me. Like, again, guys, it's value exchange. It doesn't always have to be money. You got to definitely invest in your skills and your time. Your time is your biggest asset to do that. But yeah, shout out to G Nutty, man. He's on the album. He got a banger on there. Millsy's on there. I'm trying to do 3 albums this year, guys. I'm trying to do 3 albums. But before, when I would drop a new project, I would put out the first one, and then right away I would switch my mind to move on to the second. But I'm kind of doing a different process, so I'll let you guys know what I'm doing. I was watching this interview with Larry June. I don't know if you guys know who Larry June is, but one of my favorite artists. He's from the Bay, like West Coast shit. And he does a lot of independent stuff. He really built his brand, from the merch, the aesthetic, the lifestyle, the ad-libs, how he sounds, the beats that he chooses, the Bay Area sound, like that chill, like West Coast riding that. Like, Larry June is fire. Like, he has an interview where he says, like, how he makes his projects, because he drops, like, like 3 albums a year type shit to the minimal, like to the very least. So the reason why he's able to do a bunch of projects is he has a lot of dope producers, obviously. So he has a bunch of beats always sent to him. And what he does is he puts those beats in folders. Like, okay, all these beats sound like they could be a project. Folder 1, folder 2, folder 3. So right off bat, sonically, because most people are, their first thing they're going to hear besides the vocals are the beats, like the beats on the project. He makes sure like all the beats are fire and fit together in each project. Then he goes through those folders, listens to them, whatever he likes, he'll record to. Then the next morning, he'll listen to what he recorded to, process it, and then maybe get it mixed or move on to the next or add something. And he just repeats that. So the production's already taken care of. All he has to do is record and sit with it and live life. And before you know it, he'll have like 10 songs, 7 songs, and it's like, boom. And you do that every day. Like you're recording like at least 15 to 30 songs a month. Like that's enough for a year's worth. So I'm getting really fast at making songs now, guys. I have my mixing presets on my vocals already set up. And, you know, there's room for flexibility if I want to change things around. But everything's already set up. I can make songs high on weed when I'm smoking, or I could do it where I'm sober and sitting down and writing, or I might jot down ideas. Like I just practice this enough at a faster rate. Being around people that are better than me and faster than me at making songs, delivering it different ways, creating a style, picking better beats, making better mixes. And it's like, boom, like making a song's not that hard anymore in terms of the process, and it's very enjoyable. So I do that multiple times. That's how I was able to do 10 songs in a couple months, whereas I couldn't do 10 songs in a project before, man. So definitely, like, it's really helped, like, the way I've been learning, you know, how to get the process faster. So the reason why I brought that up is that this first project, Van Gogh in the Matrix, is, like, out of 3 projects of the year, this will be, like, you know, spring-ish. And then I'm going to do a summer project and then a fall project. So that's like 3 albums in the year. But I'm really, because this is like my biggest project yet, I'm really trying to give a lot of effort in this, like the fan engagement, getting people involved, getting the homies involved in the actual music and the artwork, reaching out to different media sources to share my story as a Filipino-American artist, producer from LA, San Fernando Valley, 818. Like, I have a certain story to tell. The album has a theme to it. I'm pitching that in a certain way. Like, I'm really trying to do, like, artist shit, man, but with a twist of, like, Web3 NFT stuff, like, with a mix of Web2. Like, it's a lot, but it's like, I gotta stop thinking someone's gonna give it to me. I'm really shooting my shot, and the people that fuck with it, just of the art itself and how I come across in terms of my content and how I engage with my audience, I think that's going to speak volumes. And all I got to do is just shoot my shot many times, because, again, you can't please everybody. You can't, like, before I would give up, guys. Like, I'll tell you this quick thing. The first major playlist I landed, like, if you go to my Spotify, like, a lot of my songs have thousands of plays now. Why? I'm able to pitch it to this playlist person that manages this playlist in the Philippines, right? For Filipino, like, hip hop and trap and all that. And it's like legit, like, he doesn't take every song I pitch to him, but the first song I pitched to him that he actually liked and put on his playlist, which has thousands of listeners, I did this thing where I would pitch my music to people the old school way. So the old school way of doing it for Spotify is you go on Spotify, you search up a playlist, say it's like West Coast chill, or like some niche Filipino rap, or fucking 90 BP. Like, you make it specific to the sound, the genre, the culture, and you find these playlists, right? And then you find a playlist that's curated by not a Spotify editor, but like a everyday person. And you could look at their name and their profile picture and cross-reference it to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever. Just Google them, cross-reference it, find the social media platform of that playlist curator, and then message them a personal message, not a copy-paste message, but be like, hey, I like your playlist. There's a lot of dope songs on there. I have a song that I think can fit with it. What do you think? And then you send a link And I did that for like, I was gonna do that for 100 people, which takes a long time, guys. It actually takes hella hours. I gave up around 50, but the point is I hit up 50, guys, and out of that 50, one of them was that Philippines playlist. So, which continue to give me streams and followers in Philippines till this day. Just look at it in Spotify; it's all there. So that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is, before I continue to the next thing, I'm gonna see what the chat's saying. My bad, y'all. I've been ignoring y'all. G Nutty, I'm finna ban you again. Yo, I'm gonna make you guys mods, man. I'm gonna make you guys. You guys always been here, man. You guys, I appreciate y'all. All right, you've been modded, Snake. You've been modded. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. Let's go. I'm gonna mod you too, Millsy. I'm gonna mod you too. If you had 1K to invest in your career, what would you spend it on? Tip G Nutty when you bro got efficient, faded, changed my life, drunk assess. Go. Okay, talking about drinking. Okay, let me answer your question, Millsy. Before I move on to the next thing, which is like how I'm also able to gain my audience, at least in the past 2 months, guys. Like I had like maybe like a little over 400 Spotify followers, and now I'm like almost at 500 off of like NFT Web3 stuff, but I'll tell that next. But let me answer Millsy's question. If I had 1K, what is it? Let me see. If I had 1K to invest in my career, what would I spend it on? 1K. If I had 1K, $1,000. 1K, man, that's tough. My old answer would have been like visuals, but nah, I think there's different ways. Like, guys, shout out to my homie. I have this homie, guys, that's he goes by the name of Chelly, Chelly. This guy does acting, and he's also does music, and he's had a lot of success in both, and mainly acting is like what he's focusing on. You know, he was on Netflix. He was at the Super Bowl commercial, also the McDonald's one with Kanye. Bro, we made a beat out of the Kanye, can I get a, like, we just made like this meme, you know, we chopped his vocals and we added like a dope like beat with it, you know, trap beat 808 and shit. That shit's like already, I think, almost at 3,000 plays on Spotify, and it's only been out a couple days. He's been pushing it on TikTok and IG Reels and YouTube Shorts, and he's really making moves, man. And why did I bring that up? Oh, because he gave me perspective on like music videos and whatnot. Like the way we would think of like making like, you know, oh, we gotta make a fire music video, invest that 1,000 in a music video. That used to be the way, but ever since, you know, the whole TikTok era, I would say like the pandemic till now, the best way is, here's the cheat code, guys, is to get, and this is what I'm trying to accomplish as we speak, is getting your audience involved. Like, you don't gotta like, because, you know, all the artists we look up to, you know, the Travis Scotts, the Kanyes, they already have the systems in place where they can make dope shit with huge budgets and whatnot. And that's not how people consume stuff now. Like the kids, like the Gen Z, they don't consume shit like that. They're on TikTok, they're on IG, like looking at reels, like YouTube short, like they're quick content. They're not gonna watch a whole music video, and they want someone that they could relate to. Like sometimes as artists, we try to paint ourselves as like above people, but it's like the more human and relatable you are, then they're going to be like, oh, wow, like this kind of just looks like as if it was my friend in high school or college or whatever. What are they about? Oh, they make music? Oh, fire. And then they got the actual music video. So before, to answer your question, Millsy, I would be like, oh, okay, use that 1,000 on and make the highest quality music video. Some of my highest quality and highest produced visuals are the ones that get like the least views, the least plays. Like it's always the random bullshit ones that get traction. You know why? Because people can relate to it more, man, when it's like not super polished and highly produced. So I would use that 1,000 on, that still didn't answer your question, but I would not use it on videos. I would use it on either better. See, I would always say better equipment, but that's the producer engineer talking to me, like with plugins and shit, like, or better mic. Like, honestly, I could get away with my current setup, so that's probably not the best thing. I think the 1,000, to be honest, I would use it to like open up or build certain relationships. Um, because there's a value exchange in money. Like certain circles in the industry, there's like a money wall to get past it. Like you gotta pay to go to this event, and you don't know, in that event you might meet someone that might point you in a better direction in your career. Or maybe like you pay someone to like push your song, and that they save you hella time so you could focus on making the music. Like I think I would use it on marketing in that sense, marketing and networking. Shit, I would probably use $1,000 to take a plane ticket to go to like an Atlanta, a New York, a Miami, like fly somewhere, maybe even Europe or Asia. Like, yeah, honestly, I would probably fly to Europe or Asia because I've been building connects there through the Web3 NFT space and the previous, like I would like build connects in Korea when, I'm still trying to work on trying to get a K-pop placement along the way. And I was able to build connects in Europe due to being involved in Web3, like NFT spaces that I'm in, like NFT communities that I joined and been a part of because I bought some of their projects. I made theme songs for them, and that's running up my streams to answer my second thing. Like it's running up my streams, my followers, and I'm able to talk to these guys in Discord, like actually FaceTime call on Discord. Like I know how these people look. They're real people behind these communities, and they make music too, or they're fans of music and they know people. So it's like, oh shit, now when I go to Europe I can pull up on someone. Now when I go to Asia I could pull up on someone. So to answer your question, Millsy, I would use that money to fucking network, bro. Yeah, man. I mean, Millsy, I think you're doing it right, man. Like if you have the money to like network more, like your net worth, your network is your net worth, man. Like I'm gonna type that in the chat again. Like, I'll make that a big ass deal because that's really important, man. There's hella gems in this too. I'm gonna clip some of these. Your network is your net worth, man. Like, guys, I'm saying this because this is something that I've always had trouble learning, because from the outside it could be like, damn, like Layno, he's like the plug. Like damn, how does he know all these people? He's making these plays. But I haven't seen a major play. I've had small wins and I'm thankful for them, but I haven't seen like a major like break yet. And I think it's because I'm either not going outside enough. I'm in LA, so it's like, there's a lot of places I could be going to network. I don't sleep on online networking because that's how I built a majority of my audience and my brand and my value is through networking online and building relationships online, which is dope that we could do that nowadays. So I'm thankful for that. But honestly, like I'm trying to make more moves. Like right now, the music, right? Like I'm very confident in my music. Not saying that it's like, to me at the current moment, this project Van Gogh in the Matrix is my best album to date, guys. Like my best collection of music. In terms of production, in terms of songwriting, in terms of vocal delivery, and in terms of mix, I think it's my best. And that took a lot of time. It took a lot of practice. It took a lot of trial and error. It took a lot of collaboration. It took a lot of being around people that are better than you. That's how you're going to get better. So I'm very confident on the music aspect, but I've always slept on the push, like, making fucking, like I'm back on TikTok, like making TikToks, because that is a very like great way to get your music out there. Even though before part of me always cringed at it, now I kind of figured out a lane that I could do, a formula in which I can like have a guideline to. But my point being is that like I'm really focused right now, at least in the next several weeks, in how to really push my brand out there and make those connections, make those networks, pitch my music, get my name out there, guys. Like shout out to Producer Grind for like putting me on in terms of the online presence, because being on YouTube, guys, YouTube is Google. Being on YouTube and being searchable, like if you Google LaynoProd, a lot of search results pop up. Like that's how you guys want to be as a producer, as an artist, as an engineer. Like your brand, if it's not Googleable, then it's like, is that even a word, Googleable? Like you got to put your name everywhere, because it's like the right people are going to come if they're like, they just hear your name everywhere, like Millsy, or G Nutty, Snake. Like I've heard of that name somewhere, and then makes people wonder, oh, who is this guy? And then blah, blah, blah. And then boom, like before you know it, networking is a little easier because they heard your name around, you know what I mean? Or they seen your face, or they seen your logo, or they've seen your live stream. Like, you never know where these live streams, where these TikToks, where these certain networks you build, you never know where it's going to lead you. So you always got to be networking, guys. Do you have a set date for this now or nah? Set date for the album? I think I told you, bro, March 18th. I don't know what you're talking about, set date. The album will be on Friday, March 18th. Promo's big. Facts, Nutty. You can't just be a fire artist and not promo your shit. Yeah, man. Like, that's, you know, before I was kind of put off by the networking and shit because I did that a lot, but the music wasn't there yet. Like, but you know, the artist ego and shit. I always thought, oh, this is my best shit. This is my best shit. But now I'm really thinking, like, I'm more confident in the art, in the actual music. So now it's like, okay, I've improved a lot, and people have told me you improved a lot, and you've really defined your sound to another level. So I'm like, okay, now it's all about finding the right audience. Because again, you can't please everyone. Like I said, you got to shoot your shot with a lot of people. I could go and network and pitch myself to 100 people. And what if it's that 101 person that like actually fucks with it and leads to a better direction in my career? You never know. You just got to keep shooting. If you talking about the album drop date, it's going to drop in like 3 weeks. Facts. I want to start running ads. Yeah, hey, I've been sleeping on the ad stuff because, like, no cap, I was turned off by the ads because I tried putting ads on this one song back in 2021, and I think I said a lyric that might have triggered the algorithm in a negative way, which is pretty dumb, but like Facebook kind of hates me for that, so I can't run Facebook ads, and Facebook owns Instagram, so I can't run Instagram ads to a certain extent. And I'm like, man, fuck this. I'm going to do it the organic way, and the best way to get free organic traffic is what? TikTok and IG Reel. So I'm like, fuck. I thought I was going to delete that, and I did for good reasons. I got less distractions now, but I'm back in it, and I'm like, fuck. But now I'm back in it with more of a purpose. Like, okay, I'm here to drop fucking content and get this free traffic, because the other way is to do ads, which shouldn't be slept on. Ads really can boost your shit. But from what I see in common is you got to have shit going on. Like, you can't just run ads on one thing. Like, you got to run ads on multiple things. They say, like, people don't get familiar with your shit until like 7 pieces of content, or until they see your name or face 7 times. That's why you see ads for like the same brand like 7 different ways, or 4, 3, 5 different ways. You never see it just once. You see it like, because it's getting people into that funnel, guys. Like, top of funnel is like the hook. It keeps building people warmer and warmer. A cold audience becomes warm, and boom, they're in the bottom of the funnel. They're hot. They're a hot audience, pause, and then they're more inclined to buy or whatever product or service you're trying to sell. So yeah, for real, drop this kid. I'm gonna promo the hell out of this. Hey Snake, I mean, what I've been telling other people in terms of their kits is like, get it to the right producers, man. Get it to the producers that are really gonna fuck with it, and that word of mouth's gonna work. I know the date. I want to know if the public knows. Yeah, G Nutty. Oh, my bad. I forgot, G Nutty. I didn't know. I keep forgetting you're not on social media. I've been announcing it everywhere, bro. Even on the email list for people that aren't on the Instagrams or Twitters or TikToks or YouTube. Like, I put it everywhere, man. March 18th. March 18th for Van Gogh and the Matrix. Bro, I've heard those beat ads and some get my attention. Layno getting canceled. Just wait. Bro, hey, Snake. I already am getting canceled. I'm not going to go into detail why. I'll say that for another talk, but man, people are out to get me, bro. It's like, fuck it. I'm going to kill them with success. I'm going to keep pushing, man. I know my truth, and they be like getting shit twisted, and I was like, come on, man. Like, that's not even how I'm trying to move, but yeah, like, people that actually know me, like, they know my intentions behind things. People at school try to cancel me, bruh. Facts, G Nutty. Like, bro, we live in a cancel culture. Fuck that shit, man. Like, I mean, that's kind of what this album, in a way, there's certain themes about that in this album, man. And yeah, like, it's fucking crazy, bro. Like, like, fucking, like, shout out to Dave Chappelle, man. Like,
Gotcha, bitch.
like, man, you know, like, someone like Dave Chappelle get canceled. Like, come on. And it's like, I ain't gonna worry about that shit, because from what I've seen and know people that are successful, they don't got time to hate. They don't got time to dive in that negativity. and that toxicity. Like you got no time for that, guys. Successful people, they don't hate, they don't complain, they're too busy, they're too intentional with their time to move better. Like they're not gonna do all that bullshit and get caught in that dumb shit. So it's like, I want to be successful, so I can't give that too much energy, man. I just got to keep it pushing, and you just live your truth, and the people that see that, they're gonna stick with you and they're gonna notice it. So just gotta be authentic with it, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, like any other questions so far? This is pretty good, man. I didn't think we'd be talking about this stuff, but this is really dope, man. Did you guys want to hear a snippet of the project, or I mean G Nutty's heard his. Millsy, wait, have you heard your song yet? I don't think you have. But Snake, like, did you guys want to hear like one song maybe on it? Like, I don't know, guys. What do you want to do? Cause I might cut it at a. Oh shit! You want me to play Rubies already? Sheesh. Fuck. Okay. No, Millsy said no. Okay. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see, cause the chat's a little delayed. I'm gonna see what you got. Oh, the Charlie and you. Oh shit. That I was gonna play that too. That's the intro track. I fuck with that one too. I only like baby. Okay, so G Nutty. I mean, Ruby's like, it's funny because Ruby's and Baked, which is the first track on the album. Baked is the one with Millsy, and shout out to the homie Charlie Johnstone. Like, I've done those two on IG, like on Instagram Live. I recorded me recording those songs live, at least like the first couple verses. So it's pretty funny that, like, I mean, that just goes to show people's attention spans. Like, some of the songs are already out. Maybe they just forgot or something. But that's plays to my other point, because people have low attention spans. We got to just keep reminding people, like, oh, this is Rubies, and show like 7 different content of what Rubies is. Like, how, hey G Nutty, I might want to do a behind the beat with you, bro. Oh shit, that sparked a good fucking idea. I'm gonna write that shit down. Hold up, I'm gonna write that shit down. That's a good idea. I'm gonna get my notepad. This is a good way to promo it, guys. We gotta do fucking behind the beats of each beat, like a deconstructed. Like, G Nutty, I hope you still have that file, that FLP of you making the beat. You know what I mean? Give me a second. Hold on. And that's good for you too, G Nutty, in terms of promo. Like, it's gonna help your brand when they say, "Oh, damn, that's how he made that beat." Cause bro, those 808s killer, bro. Like, that shit busting. Like, it's fucking loud. Just get in my notebook. Give me a second. Okay, hold up. Oh fuck, just dropped something. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna write that shit down. Like, how did I not think of that? Like, a behind, like a deconstructed of every fucking song. Shit. Oh damn, and then a deconstructed of the mix. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be crazy. But I'm not gonna make it too. You know what I'm gonna do? Hey G Nutty, I'm gonna do this. Like, yeah, we could do it through Zoom. But and we'll do it for you too, Millsy. That way, like, Millsy, because you gotta show me how you made that melody. If you still have that project file, for those 2 songs, if you still have the project file for those, that would be fire. But the way I'm gonna do it, it might be less YouTube, like, long form. I might make it short form. So G Nutty, it's gonna be something quick, like fucking like no more than a minute. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna give too much sauce. It's gonna be more like layers. Like, okay, like, so I got this fire loop from John and Russell Groovy. It sounds like this. I added these 808s, these hi-hats, these snares, these perks, like, and then Layno heard the beat and he was just like, I only like big booty hoes. Bruh, that shit's gonna be fucking lit. Like,
Straight up.
bruh. And then bruh, that's, see, I'm gonna do it like that, G Nutty. Like, not like, like, you know, Genius and Producer Grind, they have the deconstructed behind the beat, super in depth, like super gem filled. I might just do it for entertainment purposes, man, because people's attention span is so low. And if they want a full deconstructed, say the track gets a little bigger, then okay, we'll do that. But like, I think for now, the short form content is what I want to do, like some TikTok, IG Reel, YouTube Shorts type shit. Long form for the YouTube video. See, I'm down to do the long form too, but it's like I'm not down to make the long form until after, you know what I mean? Or you know what? Actually, fuck it, cause I might have to figure it out, cause it's more like time dedication. Like, I'm down to do the long form one. It's just like there's 10 tracks and I gotta do 10 long form ones. Like, that's gonna eat up a lot of my time. Cause what I was gonna try to do is like I'll do the short form, and if people really like it, like, yo, like say G Nutty Ruby's the short form TikTok one gets like hella plays and shit, I'm like, okay, we gotta give him the full sauce this time. You know what I mean? That way, it's not much to ask on your guys' end. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm learning too. It's like, why make the full one if the demand's not there? You know what I mean? Because like, okay, yeah, it'll be cool for you, G Nutty, because obviously you produced it, as well as you, Millsy, for the melodies. Like, it'll be cool for you guys, but like, you got to think of it from a consumer standpoint. Like, not everyone's a producer, so they want to be more entertained. Like, not everyone's gonna know what a fucking EQ and compressor is. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know if that's my main audience that I have currently. There is a good amount of producers that like my shit, so we're just gonna have to see, man. Like, and get this, it's kind of a way to get people more engaged. Like, yo, should we drop a vote this poll if you want the long form content, or yo, I need to see all these comments if we want the long form version. You know what I mean? And then it's gonna get people to comment and shit. So let's get that engagement. Let's get the polls. Let's get like people's thoughts on it, and if they ask for it, there's demand. Hey, we gotta give them, bro. We gotta give them what they want. So definitely, I'm gonna write that down real quick before I play those tracks out loud. So hold on, let me just writing on my notes. 10 tracks on album. I always put the date. What is the date today? It's the fucking, what is it? It's the 26th. Saturday. 10 tracks on album. Beat deconstructed ideas. And it's like short form, entertaining, storytelling version. That's what I learned too, guys, about the short form content. It's all about storytelling. Like, it's not gonna be like this is how you make a blah 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 type beat. Like, nah, that's very like producer-esque. It's gonna be more like, yo, I got this fire guitar from the homie Jono and Russell Groovy. I sent it to my boy G Nutty because I know he's crazy with the drums. Yo, G Nutty, what do you think of this? And like, it shows G Nutty is like, you know what? I think I can make a fire beat out of this. And then he just like 808s, boom, hi-hat, boom, snare, boom, and it's like the final beat already in like 10 seconds. And I'm like, damn. I'm like freestyling. I only like big booty hoes. I'm like, yo, that's a banger. Oh, and that's like, you see how that's more like a storytelling version versus like beat breakdown. Like, you got to remember, it's not only producers that were showing the short form video too. Yeah. Yo, G Nutty, you're fucking hilarious, bro. I'm gonna tell John and Russ. You said that shit was ass, but I'm gonna make it good. Yeah, no, see, that's funny. Like, maybe I'll ask the homies. Maybe they don't want to feel like that melody was ass, but that melody was fire, bro. Shout out to John and Russell Group. But nah, you get the point. You get the point, man. You get the point. So short form, entertaining, storytelling, videos, less than 1 minute. Showing how beat was made and how song idea came about. And we could definitely start with Ruby's for sure. with G Nutty, John and Russell Groovy. And then we got also we got LaynoProd and Garrett Rouleau for the vocals. Okay, and then Millsy, we'll say for Baked. Millsy, Charlie Johnstone, and LaynoProd. Okay, cool. So we'll have those two for now. But yeah, man, that's good ass ideas. I'm definitely gonna. That's gonna be dope to do, honestly. And I'm less overwhelmed because YouTube is a little bit more in depth with the long form one, but we'll do the short form one. And like, you guys don't even gotta. You could literally have the pattern done, just like, like, oh, I know how to, like, say Gina, you're like, oh, okay, I know how I can make it better, or I know how I can make this shit slap, and then 808s, boom, and then you just play the pattern, and then you play, and you're like hi-hats, boom, snare, everything else, boom, and it's like, this is what I came up with. You see how it's like quick and it's already done? Because it's more the entertainment aspect. Like, you don't got to go deep, like, okay, I need you to make your 808s in this scale and have it on this part of the grid. Like, nah, that's too much producer stuff. Like, we can save that for the long form one, but it's more like play each layer. That's really what it is. Play each layer. But the average person is going to be like, damn, how the hell they come up with that song? And that's all it took. You see how it's the entertainment aspect, but a little bit of edutainment too. So, yo, do y'all know who can sing I'm trying to do vocals without auto-tune? What do you mean? What? Genius but shorter. Yeah, pretty much, guys. But okay, what song should I play first though? You guys want to hear? Which one you want to hear first? Oh, Millsy only heard a snippet of Baked. You know what? Let's play Baked first. Millsy, are you in the chat? Let me know. I'm gonna play Baked first, and then Baked is crazy. So, it's crazy. Like, I have like 3 favorite tracks, guys. I have 3 favorite tracks on the whole album. Baked is one of the 3, and I would say Rubies is number 4, like honorable mention. And that's nothing to you, G Nutty. I'm just being straight up transparent. Like, it's a banger. Like, it's other people I played it for, it's definitely their top 3, Rubies. But for me, it's number 4 because there's 2 other songs I like on there a little bit more. But it's no lie that Rubies is a banger, man. And Baked, I just love how it's the opener for the album, and it's a beautiful melody by Millsy. Shout out to Millsy. And then I was making the beat, and it was like an okay beat. It was like, it was hitting, but it was kind of like missing some shit. And then the homie Charlie Johnstone, bro, he did his fucking sauce on the drums, he added more synths, and then he added his vocals on top of my vocals that I did on the IG Live. Man, it's a fucking dope ass how it came. It's like a really good feeling song. It's just about smoking weed. That's what Baked is about. And Rubies is basically like just a song about lust, about fucking big booty hoes. That's my type. Oh, man. Yo, Millsy, you're still awake? My bad. I know it's fucking midnight already in New York, man, but appreciate you for staying up. But, okay. Yeah, G Nutty, I had a sense you weren't feeling it a little bit when I first sent it to you. And then I'm like, come on, bro. I guess it does grow on people. But okay, Millsy's in the chat. I'm gonna play and guys, make sure you pre-save the track, which I'm pretty sure you guys did already, and continue to share it, guys. I'm gonna really try to, guys, I plan to do a album listening party. Let me type that real quick just so people see it, the people that watch after. Album listening, I'll say before I play Baked. Van Gogh in the Matrix by LaynoProd, out on Friday, March 18th, 2022. Album listening party on LaynoLair live stream on Saturday. Yeah, I want to get a lot of people on this live stream on March 19th so they could hear the album with it. I mean, the album will already be out, but it's more like getting people's reactions in the chat type shit, you know what I mean? In terms of the Saturday one. So I'm gonna try to get as much people in there. At least like 20 people would be fire, you know. I don't really get more than 20 people in my streams, but hey, I appreciate every single one of you guys because you guys are the very early ones in the beginning. This shit might get bigger. Who knows, man? Who knows where my career might go, man? God willing, I'm gonna keep pushing and growing. All right, album listening party on LaynoProd LAYNO LAIR live stream on Saturday, March 19th. Pull up. Cool. I'ma fucking pin that shit. But yeah, I'm gonna play this first song, Millsy. Hopefully, hey, okay. Before I play this though, try. I don't know how I feel about the leak. I mean, it's only you guys, like, cause this is gonna go live. This is gonna be public, so you could always. Okay, I'll say this, guys. So anyone that's watching this right now, whether you're on the live or you're gonna watch this later. I appreciate you for watching this later, whoever that is. If you're gonna repost like Baked or Rubies, don't post the whole thing. Like, that's just dead giveaway. Like, do maybe a minute maximum of a snippet. Team PG stream. Damn, I gotta update you on that, G Nutty. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm no longer with Producer Grind. Like, shouts to them, man. Solid team. Like, got nothing but love for them. We're in good terms, but I am no longer doing business with Team Producer Grind. Or yeah, just don't post it. Like, I'm not gonna post it, but if you guys like take a snippet of this, don't do more than a minute, man. Like, I have a certain way I want to roll this project out, so I don't want it to. Yeah, you got cut off. Shit, maybe, I don't know. Slowly. No, I'm playing, man. I'm playing. Okay. So this first one, guys, is Baked. I'm gonna play it real quick. Let's see. Baked featuring Charlie Johnstone, produced by LaynoProd, Charlie Johnstone, and Millsy. One in the chat if you could hear this. One in the chat if you could hear it.
I know what that is, Charlie. Oh my God, Layno, you on X Games mode.
How are you feeling today? Wonder what kind we reach more.
Smoke.
That shit got me so big. Roll like one, get the tree going. Ready to conversate. Listen to music to see now. Yeah, baby, we got paid. Throwing them out like a scene now. Hit a dispensary. All of the strains expensive weed. Y'all got sativa, that's what I need. She my little diva, movie scene. Ooh, there's something back in my brain. Leave me now, so if it's far, way too loud. How are you feeling today? Wonder what kind of weed reach more.
Smoke.
That shit got me so big. Roll like one, get the tree going. Ready to conversate. Listen to music to see now. Yeah, baby, we got paid. Throwing them out of the scene.
Just know wherever we go, we be rolling up the window. Keep it in the let the we go. Two-turn where my keys go. Wrong turns, everything no. If you with me, you with Layno. Roll another, let the day go. Just come around and we'll waste some time. Hot box studio class. 10 bad bitches and friends. Buy another old fuck 10. Man, pop bag never ends. Think you need to smoke, look at text. No problems when you roll with the best. Get stoned off shows, no stress.
How are you feeling today? Wonder what kind of weed we smoke. That shit got me so big. Roll like one in the tree going. Ready to conversate. Listen to music to see now. Yeah, baby, we got paid. Throwing them out like a scene now. How are you feeling today? Wonder what kind of weed we smoke. That shit got me so big. Roll like one in the tree going. Ready to conversate. Listen to music to see now. Yeah, baby, we got paid. Throwing them out like a scene now.
Charlie on these synths. Yeah, bro. Charlie's flip was crazy. I need my auto tune. Like the end of the song, you're just fucking baked. The beat's all fucked up and shit. Yeah, and I just had it loop. But yeah, man, that's baked for you guys. That's fucking baked. It's just a feel-good song, man. Especially if you smoke weed to that shit. It's just like, how you feeling today? Wonder what kind of weed we smoke. That shit got me so baked. Roll another one, get a tree going. Like, just like, yeah, fucking head voice and shit. I'm floating. But yeah, that's baked. One of my favorites for sure. I really love it as a opener for the project. But yeah, man. Now we'll listen to Rubies. Are you in the chat, G Nutty? Are you still in the chat? I'm not gonna play it if you're not in the chat. I mean, you already heard it, but it's like you're the one that requested it, so. You be fucking with dabs? Hell yeah, man. Shout out to the homie Meek and Poochie. They've been, happy birthday Poochie also. They've been putting me onto dabs, bro. Meek put me onto dabs. He got a whole rig. That shit got me zooted in Vegas, bro. Like, that shit got me so clapped. Guys, there's a song on the project, one of my favorite ones, where we were just dabbed out and we made the song. We recorded it in the hotel. Oh my God, it was fire, bro. It's one of my favorites. And you could tell we were kind of high. Like, you could just tell, man. Shout out Dabs, man. I believe the strain Meek gave me was called Afternoon Delight. That shit got me. It's like strong. It's like the equivalent of like 3 joints, just like, but all at once. And it's like, damn, I was like high the whole day. Every time I go to Vegas, man, like that shit. Shout out to Meek and Fuji. Yeah, wax pens. You gotta be careful with that. Hell yeah, Millsy. I'ma play Rubies real quick. So here it is. Rubies. This is produced by G Nutty, John and Russell Groovy. And this is Rubies featuring me and Garrett Rouleau. Shit's a banger too, man. Yeah, you gotta make music when you're high, man. It's hard to do, but practice makes perfect.
I only like big booty hoes. I only like big booty hoes. G like Ruby Rose. I made a banger in the studio.
I was high when I did this.
Really tryna win me with this movie role. She here on a Tuesday, Rubio's. I only want 2 things you should know. I love me some rubies, but the booty gold. I'm taking for rubies, yeah, looking for it. Only like big booty hoes. G like Ruby Rose. I made a banger in the studio. She really tryna win me with this movie role. She black and Japanese. She back and bitch please. Legs in between her knees. She built what it seemed 90 degrees. I only like big booty hoes. G like Ruby Rose. I made a banger in the studio. She really tryna win me with this movie role.
Yeah, she built for this castle couch. Do anything for that bank account. If you want something, act now. Yeah, blow her back like a gardener. Yeah, she sucks seed, she a harvester. Yeah, she like a lot of me, she carnivore. I'm in her artery, she want my life, Tolliver.
I only like big booty hoes. G G like Ruby Rose. I made a banger in the studio. She really tryna win me with this movie role.
Baby got an ass like a mountain, that shit always bouncing. Pussy like a motherfucking fountain. She ain't tryna kick it with accountant. She just wants some rapper money, rapper dick in the trousers. I just want to ask for Christmas, put that on my wish list. Everybody tripping on my business. You don't gotta worry about these bitches. They'll never talk to you cause you're ignorant. Motherfuckers listen, consuming, obey, so they fed. I don't kick it with you cause you're basic. Instead I envision the new, you could stay with the dead. I don't listen to dudes getting regular checks, yeah. That's why she don't call you like everybody else. All your thoughts too small, you won't ever leave hell cause your God's too small. Motherfucker, I'm real, you a goddamn
Shout
dog on some fake shit.
Crazy ass verse.
Like big booty hoes. G like G like Ruby Rose. I made a banger in the studio. She really tryna win me with this movie role.
That shit was crazy. I'll play that again a little bit for fucking Obi. He just walked in, that's why. Oh no. These are all on the album, guys. You're hearing it now.
I only like big booty hoes. G like Ruby Rose. I made a banger in the studio. She really tryna win me with this movie role. She here on a Tuesday, Rubio's. I only want two things you should know. I love me some rubies, but the booty
Fire, G Nutty, keep grinding, bro.
I'm taking more rubies, yeah, she looking for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the song right there, man. I'm pretty sure you heard the rest, Obi. But yeah, man, just a couple bangers on the project, man. That's 2 out of the 10 songs. Any last things? Obi was good, man. I know you came a little late, but it's all good. Just rewind the stream. Hella gems in this, man. Hella gems. It was good chopping it up with G Nutty, Millsy, and Snake. But anything else before I dip? Did you have any questions, Obi? Did you about anything regarding the album or as far as how I'm moving? How are you doing, Obi, bro? What's up with you, man? What you been up to, bro? What you been up to? You still there, Obi? If not, I'm gonna end the stream. Type 1 if you're there. Oh, man. It up, banger in the studio. Yeah, man. This was a good chat. Shout out to everyone that tuned in. Layno Lair Livestream episode 3. A lot of cool things to snip out of this. A lot of gems. Really cool to share the music. Really dope to work with the people involved and people that stay supporting me even though they weren't on the project. I appreciate you guys, every single one of you. Yeah, it looks like there's no questions, Ovi. Are we good? Or I'll give it a couple more seconds. If not, I'm gonna end the stream, man. This was dope. Gotta handle a couple stuff too real quick. Alright, I mean, it looks like we're good, guys. But hey, continue to stay safe, stay well. Thank you for everyone that's following the project and what I got going on. Vango in the Matrix. LaynoProd is signing out. Peace out. Peace.